Welcome to Veterans on the Homefront. I'm your host, Kevin Kellar, and I want to start off by thanking the Department of Ohio Marine Corps League Veterans Organization for the sponsorship of this program. Without it, we wouldn't be here. Again, thank you for the Marine Corps League for this. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the homeless program, the homelessness, and throw in a few myths about the VA itself, and if we have time, some information on the Focus Marine Foundation. Homeless program, of course, we have the National Veterans Crisis Line to begin with, which is 988, then press 1. Again, the Veteran Crisis Line. Dial 988 and then press 1. Gives you somebody to talk to in case for anything and everything you need. If you got any problems or issues, homelessness, suicide, you know somebody that needs help, call them, get a hold of them so they can help all of our veterans or even family members or whoever it may be. That's everybody that's in need. Who can call? Veterans who are homeless or at the risk of homelessness for the homeless program. Family members, friends, and supporters calling on behalf of the veterans. VA Medical Center and other VA facilities and staff. Federal, state, and local partners. Community agencies and providers who serve veterans who are in need. You make the call. You can call 1-877-424-3838. That's 877-424-3838. That is free and it is confidential. So whatever you say, of course, will not be publicized everywhere and anywhere and everywhere. You'll get access to VA trained counselors. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you can get information about homeless programs, health care, and so on. So if you need or know veterans who are in need of this assistance or about to go homeless, please call this number so that they can help out and get them the help they need, especially this upcoming winter season. Trained VA staff members, you can ask questions about, find out about everything, and then you'll connect you to the nearest VA staff that can help in your area. If others make the call, say a family member or so on, and non-VA providers will provide information of available services to you that they know of, and they will keep your information and contact information, of course, private. It's not for public dissemination. VA resources for homeless and at-risk veterans. VA offers a wide array of services to help homeless and at-risk veterans. You can learn more about these programs and services for homeless veterans at homeless, capitalize all homeless, / 4 lowercase homeless lowercase veterans.asp. That's homeless, all capitalized, / 4 FOR lowercase at lowercase risk at veterans ASAP for learn more about the veterans programs and services for veterans at home for homelessness. Or you can locate your nearest facility, which in our area is Dayton, VA, and go to that website, the va.gov / find-locations. That's va.gov / find-locations. You can go also for more resources at the VA's National Resource Directory and at the Veterans Homeless website, which is va.gov / homelessness. And again, you can call 1-877-424-3838. 1-877-424-3838. Get all of our veterans and families in need off the street, give them the help and services they need to be warm and comfortable and fed this winter and any time and every time. This is a little bit on the VA homeless program we printed off. If you're a veteran who is homeless or at imminent risk of homelessness, so in other words, if you're homeless or about to go, we strongly encourage you to contact the National Call Center for Veterans. Again, that's 877-424-3838 for assistance. There is a program up there for the veterans, and they have 4 landlords, so they can help you with hopefully help you with the landlords. Maybe hopefully intermediate between the landlords and the veterans, so that they can hopefully prevent that veteran and families from going to being homeless. Hopefully figure out the issue and fix it. The VA is committed to ending homelessness among veterans. Their focus is threefold: conduct, coordinate outreach to proactively seek out veterans in need of assistance, connecting homeless and at-risk veterans with housing solutions, community employment services, and other required support, collaborating with federal, state, and local agencies, employers, and housing providers, faith-based and community nonprofits, such as your other veterans organizations can also help with this, and other to expand employment and affordable housing options for veterans and exiting homelessness. What's new? Out of the shadows of veterans' journey through trauma, substance abuse, and renewal. It's a link for that, and then you have a link for the Emporia House, cutting down on veterans' homelessness. You can go to these sites, check this out, and hopefully learn something, maybe a way to help you out. If you are a veteran or who is homeless or at imminent risk of becoming homelessness, in other words, you're about to become homeless, call the National Homeless Veterans phone number, 877-424-3838. Yes, I'm going to repeat that number several times to make sure we have it. You can also, again, visit your local VA medical center, your CBOT, wherever the case may be. Call them, email them, text them, write them, whatever you need to do to get help. And there's also community resources and referral center that they can help you with. You can explore the va.gov/homelessness to learn about the VA programs about homelessness for those, again, who are or about to become. Let's get the work out. Let's get the help out there that they need. Work with the VA and prevent and end homelessness among veterans in our communities. You can learn, again, by going to the website, going to the VA homelessness, or going to the VAs and CBOT and talk to them about it and get something rolling. If there's nothing going on, maybe you can get something started to help all of our veterans. There is a podcast, www.speaker.com/show. That's a long one, /VA homelessness -programs -ending -veteran -H, ending homelessness, to get monthly update and resources and services. If you, instead of trying to write all that down or try to remember it, just go to the VA website on homelessness. This is where all this information comes from. There is some, where you can download posters, brochures, and other material on this stuff, on that. You can help, and it'll help you explore keys to homelessness veterans programs and resources, health care, mental health, housing assistance, employment and job training. And while we're talking about that, on a prior episode, we had somebody here from SSVF, Supportive Services for Veterans Families. That's Supportive Services for Veterans Families. They are sponsored through the VA, but their requirements are a little different. Even though that, to be eligible for this program, member of a veteran family, either a veteran, a member of the family in which the head of household is a veteran. In other words, somebody in the house has got to be a veteran. Or the spouse or head of the household is a veteran. Discharge under conditions other than honorable and above. Very low income. Housing income cannot exceed 50% of area median income. Occupy permanent housing in one of the three categories. Is residing in permanent housing in jeopardy of eviction. Is homeless and is scheduled to become a resident or permanent housing within 90 days. Have exited permanent housing within the previous 90 days to seek alternate low-income housing. Now, some of the programs that SSVF does offer: vocational and rehabilitation counseling, employment and training services, educational assistance, personal financial planning services, transportation services, income support services, legal services referral, housing services, case management, healthcare referral, and other supportive services to include third-party payments to utility companies and landlords, etc. So this is some of what they offer to help you out with if you are in the risk of becoming homeless. Don't wait till you become homeless. Get there before that. If you know there's issues, get there to SSVF, get there to the VA so they can help you to prevent it, so they can be an intermediate or intermediary, can't even say that word, to help you and help your family, help the land, and mediate between you and the landlord to hopefully prevent this. They are ensuring housing stability and preventing homelessness for veterans and their families. So if you deciding to go to this and need some assistance, or somebody that needs assistance, you need proof of risk or current homeless status, eviction notice, letter from the shelter. DD 214, you need at least 1 day of active duty. Identification of all family members, state ID, driver's license, social security cards, birth certificates. Proof of income of all family members, employment, SSDI, SSI, SS, TANF, and VA pension, etc. Got to have proof of all of that, as much as you can of that, so you can get the help and support you need through one of these programs. So, and on this, they've got on the one website, it's a street card resource guide that has a little bit of everything. Meal sites, St. Paul United Methodist Church on Huffman Avenue, Gospel Mission in Burns Avenue, Target Dayton Ministries, St. John Lutheran Church, First Lutheran Church, House of Bread, Community of Christ. So there's all kinds of churches and places around to help out with a little bit of everything. Employment services, Dayton Vandalia Vocational Rehab, Goodwill Easter Seals Miami Valley, Job Bank at the Center, Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, Alco AIDS, Mass Groupies, West Side Club. Go on if you know somebody that's needs a little assistance in those areas. Get a hold of these. You can find probably any and all of these online. There is a legal assistance listed here. Able and Legal Aid, Western Ohio, 130 West 2nd Street, Suite 700. Don't know any of these, never have actually dealt with them myself, so I don't know, but they all are on the list. This list. Financial resource, benefits assistance. Montgomery County Department of Job and Family Services, of course the Social Security Administration for some, City Heart, St. Vincent de Paul, Miami Valley Community Action Partnership, all kinds of information out there online. Nothing else, go to the library and use their computers if you need to. Again, there's a lot of stuff here. Supportive St. Vincent de Paul supportive services for veterans' families. They have an intake hotline. Their main office hotline, their main office phone number, 937-222-0403. That's 937-222-0403. Or look it up online, of course, if you can. Emergency shelters, you've got some at the Gettysburg Gateway Shelter for Men on Gettysburg Avenue. Miami Valley Housing Opportunity Path Program for unsheltered individuals. Again, get a hold of these people if you need someone or know someone who needs assistance. Free legal clinics via VA Veterans Justice Program. Financial and utility assistance, again through St. Vincent de Paul conferences and Miami Valley Community Action Partnership. Health services, Samaritan Health Center and VA Medical for mental health and substance abuse treatment. A lot of information. I found it pretty quick online. Again, if you don't be able to access it at home or wherever off a phone, go to your local library. They have those, should be able to help you with computer access and help you with that. And then also, we had this a couple shows ago. If you're a veteran out there and you've been putting off going to the veteran service officer for put in for your disability because you think you don't rate it, you don't need it, you don't with a lot of the new stuff that's come out, presumptives and everything that they have, you might be able to get more than you think. There might be some out there for you, but the only way you're going to know is go see a veteran service officer. But saying that, again, if you get to a veteran service officer and it doesn't work out for you, you don't think they're working in your best interest, you can go to another veteran service officer if it's not working out for you there. So Dayton VA, we have Mike Reed. He was mine, did an outstanding job there. And it doesn't matter, he's a Marine Corps League veteran service officer, but that doesn't matter. He's federally certified, so he can help all branches. If you have any information or you need some assistance, he's there. He will help you. David Owsley's in Columbus. He will help you there. Tim Sherman is up in Cleveland, up there. He can help you there. Or you can go to one of the other veteran service officers in the county offices or the other veterans groups, and then we'll go from there. So there is a group, it's called Focus Marine Foundation, and it says where things start to get better. So this is formed in 2010, is a group of U.S. Marines gathered to explore how they could help wounded, ill, and injured Marines returning from the War on Terror and struggling with their transition to civilian lives. They created Focus Marine Foundation, a Missouri corporation and a 501c3 organization to serve warriors in various stages of transition and recovery. And the Focus program itself comprises two main components, the Focus course and the graduate program. The Focus course are held quarterly, and they offered at no cost to the wounded veterans struggling with their transition to the civilian world. Our participants suffer visible and invisible injuries, and now faced with these challenges are working on a new reality. The 7-day Focus course works to reverse the download spiral in which they are trapped. Instructions begin by addressing the core issues of combat stress, survivor's guilt, victim mentality, and interpersonal relationships. A newfound self-awareness allows them to visualize and achieve their personal goals and objectives. Obtain tools to achieve their dreams, regain confidence and in themselves with a new and positive outlook. Now, the graduate program, the support found during the focus course continues as graduates return home. An extensive mentoring program provides assistance and additional resources in the areas graduates list as their biggest challenges: relationships, financial stability, medical issues, employment, continuing education, and of course others. Focus Marine Foundation works with professionals and organizations nationwide to help graduates create their lives they've imagined. So this course is held on a private serene farm just west of St. Louis, Missouri. Participants enjoy the beauty not only nature can provide while taking the necessary steps, looking inside themselves and reevaluating their lives and their futures. Again, it was developed for Marines, relationship with U.S. Marine Warriors Regiment, Semper Fi Fund nurses. Mentoring is a key component during and after the course. Focus Marine Foundation works with veterans support organizations nationwide to support our graduates as they move forward in their lives. More than 100 volunteers have helped each Focus course a life-changing week for our participants. Focus does not accept any form of government funding and assistance and is funded entirely by individual donations and grants. So again, they are a 501c3. You can go to focusmarines.org. Again, focusmarines.org at Baldwin, Missouri. 314-243-4140. 314-243-4140. Focus Foundation. If you've got somebody that you think they could help, please get a hold of them. Look the Focus Marine Foundation up online, up on the internet. I'm sure you can find them there with no problem. Again, it's every day, every month, every year, we're still looking at suicides. Let's pick up those phones, get a hold of, no matter if it's family or veterans, or either talk to them, see what's going on with them, check in with them, make sure we're okay, make sure everything's okay. Let's not worry about if you're going to lose a couple of minutes or something here and there. Pick up the phone, call them, make sure they're all okay. They'll return the favor. If you help them, they'll help you. It's a cycle. Let's look after each other, help each other out. Too many suicides, way too many. I'm going to go over some myths with the VA in this last couple of minutes we have. One myth is the veterans' benefits are only for those injured in service. Of course, most people believe the veterans' benefits are only for those who suffered physical injuries during their service. However, this is not true. VA benefits cover a wide range of services, including health care, education, housing assistance, regardless of whether you suffered a service-related injury. Another one, you cannot use VA benefits if you did not serve in combat. It is a common misconception that only combat veterans can access VA benefits. The truth is, most veterans' benefits are available to all those who served on active duty, regardless of their service involved combat or not. Another one, veterans cannot receive VA benefits if they have other insurance. Some veterans do not take advantage of the VA benefits because they believe having other health insurance makes them ineligible. This is not the case. Veterans can use VA health care benefits in addition to other health care. All right, another one, using benefits uses up resources meant for deserving veterans. And this is a big one that I've run into many a times. This is a misguided notion exists that if you use your veterans' benefits, you are taking resources from another veteran in greater need. However, VA benefits are not limited resources. They're not a limited resource. Every veteran has earned these benefits through the service. You're not taking money away. They get so much money, the VA, per veteran. So you're not taking any money from any of them. It's probably really just the opposite. All veterans' benefits are automatically granted upon discharge. Many veterans assume they will automatically receive the benefits upon discharge. This is not the case. Veterans need to apply for benefits, and each program has specific eligibility requirements. So if you're a veteran, go do your VA, your CBOT, find out where the closest one is. Go get your ID card. Go get your ID card. You need to go get registered so that you can get your ID card, get you a primary care, and you can be looked at once or twice a year at the minimum that's needed. So go get your ID card. Go take care of that. Stop delaying. No more excuses. Myths about veterans' benefits can deter veterans from utilizing the resource they have earned. It is important to seek accurate information and don't let the misconceptions stop you from assistance you deserve. Don't listen to all these sidewalk lawyers and everything else that think they may know. Look it up yourself. Check it out. Make a call to the VA to see what they have in that area and what's going on. Just hitting on some suicide stuff for data from 2022. Total suicides, there were 6,407 veteran suicides in 2022. Excuse me. Accounting for approximately 17.6 deaths per day. This age-adjusted suicide rate among veterans is consistently higher than that of non-U.S. veteran adult population. In 22, the suicide rate for male veterans was 44% higher than non-veteran men, while the rate for veterans was a high 92% higher than other veterans for women. Just a little knowledge there, a little bit of that. Again, I want to thank the Marine Corps League, Department of Ohio, for supporting this program and getting information out. You can see this on YouTube. I am creating a channel for it, and the channel is going to be Veterans on the Homefront. Again, thank you for watching in, tuning in, and look forward to comments when the channel on is set up. Again, thank you very much.